Hey y'all, what's going on? I'm here for the BET Awards 2017. Just a couple of things about the pre-show, and I mean just a couple of things because I kept putting my TV on mute, because I wasn't interested and I was bored. Okay, so August Alsina, I was happy to, see him just because, these last couple of years, it seemed like he'd been going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I was just happy to see him there. And I do like some of his music. And then Ralph Transvant, I don't know what was going on with him, but it seemed like he wasn't all the way there. It seemed like he was on one. And then he didn't seem like as put together as the other guys did as far as his attire was concerned. He had on this tie around his neck or whatever, but it was loose around his neck. You know what I'm saying? Like as if he was ready to leave the BET Awards as opposed to just arriving there. And then he had a cap on his head, and I don't really like when guys put caps on their heads when they wearing a suit or whatever, especially guys that's Ralph's age. You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't put on a damn fedora hat and call it a damn day. I'm just saying, like that shit kind of pissed me off a little bit. But anyway, so let's get on to the actual show. So before we get on to the show, if you guys want to talk about like anybody's looks or whatever, what was your best, what was your worst, anything else from like the pre-show you want to talk about, y'all can leave that down in the comments below. But yeah, now let's get on to the actual show. So you guys know Leslie Jones was the host and everything, and I was cool when I found out that she was hosting the show or whatever. But then when we got to the night of the show, I was disappointed. I was disappointed, because I didn't laugh for real. I might have chuckled maybe once or twice. It was a joke that she had made like in the beginning in regards to people that's in their 20s or whatever, and how we're not us people in our 20s nowadays, we're not living life. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, when she was in her 20s, she got kidnapped or whatever. It was the funnest thing ever. And I was like, hold on, if I gotta get kidnapped to be considered living, I'd rather skip to my 30s, okay? Like, fuck all this, being in my 20s. Let me just skip me to 30, okay? Like, I ain't got time for that. So, but yeah, other than that, it's just after a while I started to like tune her out pretty much. But anyways, let's talk about the performances. So the show opened up with Bruno Mars. Him and his crew, they were like in baseball jerseys or whatever. They had the trumpets and the guitars and the drums on deck or whatever. Bruno, he paused he paused his performance or whatever, and he was like, wait a minute, this is the BET Awards, y'all supposed to be live or whatever. And then he called somebody out for being on their phone filming his performance and everything. He was like, you supposed to be enjoying the show or whatever, not be on your phone and everything. And he was like, you on Instagram or whatever. And he was like, well, put this on your Instagram. And he started back getting crunk and shit again. I said, okay, Bruno. Like, I always enjoy Bruno Mars's performances for the most part, and I've always liked his music. Now I don't know the name of this song that he performed. I know it's off his new album, but I don't know the name of it. If you guys know it, y'all let me know in the comments below. But yeah, I was cool with his performance. Then French Montana and Sway Lee from Ray Shrimmer, they performed the song that they have together. I don't know the name of the song because I didn't even know they had a song together. But they had like this African vibe going on. They had like these girls in like these tribal leotards dancing. They had some guys dancing as well, and they had like some kids dancing, like an all white or whatever. They had like some fire, and then like in the background was kind of like a village type of setup. And then at the end of the performance, French had picked up, this little black girl and everything. I said, oh, I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to make up for that comment that you made about that black girl a couple of months back on Twitter. You ain't slick. I see what you doing, Frenchie. Get my good eye on you, okay? But I mean, I was cool with their performance or whatever. But yeah. So, anyways, we have, excuse me, y'all. We have Quavo and Post Malone performing whatever song they had, you know, whatever song they got together. I was cool with the song and everything, you know. Don't Post Malone always look kind of raunchy to y'all? Like, he look like his hair just ain't never done. Like, he just don't be giving a fuck, you know. But, so yeah, Post Malone, he left the stage. Then, Quavo, you know, not Quavo. The other two guys from Migos, they came out or whatever, you know, Offset and Takeoff. And, they performed their song, you know, I Want You, or whatever the name of that shit is. And they had like this winter type of vibe going, and they had on these big ass winter coats and shit. I'm like, I know y'all hot with that shit on, but they ain't have it on for too long, because they took it off and started to they took off the coats, and they started to perform their song Bad and Bougie or whatever. Their performance was cool, you know, whatever. Then we have Trey Songz. He performed, you know, some girl was dancing with him and, you know, grinding, and she was like on this couch or whatever, you know, dancing and stuff like that. And, you know, then, and I don't know the name of the first song that he performed, but the second song was his song Animal, which I don't really care for that song too much. And, you know, when he was performing that song, he had on like this hot ass leather and fur-ish type of coat. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I think I've told y'all in the past that I love Trey Songz, but I ain't gonna lie, these last couple of years it's just kind of been like for me when it comes to him, you know what I'm saying? And this performance, I wasn't impressed. I was not impressed at all. The vocals wasn't there. It just really basic. This is probably one of the worst performances I've seen from him. I wasn't feeling it, y'all. I was disappointed. He need to get back to like that chapter 5. What's the other album? Pain, Pleasure, Passion, whatever that shit is. He need to get back to that type of music. You know what I'm saying? And he need to go back to that damn fade, because this afro shit, you know, raunchy looking afro shit that he got going on right now, I'm not feeling that either. But anyways, then we had Chris Brown. I enjoyed Chris Brown's performance. Chris Brown gets some money. I know I got a love-hate relationship with Chris Brown, but you know, the boy, he do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Was them two girls that was dancing close by him, were they naked? They looked like they was naked. You know what I'm saying? Like his lights were kind of dimmed or whatever when he was performing. I'm not sure what the name of the first song was he was performing, but then he goes into that song that he got with Gucci Mane, that We Know How to Party song or whatever, and had a whole bunch of, you know, background dancers, you know, doing their little break dance stuff that, you know, they be doing and whatnot. And like I said, Gucci Mane, you know, he came out or whatever. I was cool with the performance. Then we have Mary J. Blige. And speaking of like all these performances, it seemed like there was a lot of technical issues, and not even just with the performances, just like in general, it seemed like there was a lot of technical issues going on last night, and just a whole bunch of unorganization going on. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, did y'all not rehearse this shit? Like, what the fuck? But anyway, so Mary J. Blige, she performs. I don't know the name of the song, but A$AP Rocky is featured on it. You know, he just had on some regular schmegular shit. I like what Mary J. had on, though. I like what she had on. It was really cute, really nice. In her setup or whatever, she had like these guys that was dressed in all black, and they came out of like this black car or whatever. I don't know if they were supposed to be like on some Black Panthers type of shit, or some mobster type of shit or whatever. Like I said, Mary, she, you know, looked nice and everything, but it seemed like her vocals wasn't, you know, normally where they, where they usually be, you know what I'm saying? Her vocals didn't seem all the way there like they normally be. But I know she going through a lot right now with that Kendu motherfucker. So and speaking of him, I heard that he said something after her performance, but I never got a chance to read it. But it probably was some bullshit. Ugh, I can't stand that motherfucker. I can't stand him. But anyway, so then Big Sean, he performs, and I don't know why I kind of sort of tuned out when he performed or whatever. I know he had like some hologram shit going on behind him, and he performed his song Sacrifices, and then he performed Bounce Back. And I like Big Sean, but for some reason I kind of tuned out during his performance, so I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, then we got to the Escape reunion, okay? Everybody, they all, was sitting pretty or whatever. They performed Understanding, and then they performed Who Can I Run To and Just Kicking It. Like I said, they were all sitting pretty, they looked nice, and it was cool, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely some stuff they got to clean up on, before they do their tour or whatever, but I was, definitely okay with their performance for the most part. Speaking of Escape, what's the sister's name? Not Latasha, but Tamika. What she had on the red carpet, I wasn't feeling that shit at all. I don't know. It was just something about it. I don't know if I felt like it was too young for her or just, I don't know, but I didn't like that shit. But I liked what she had on during during the performance. I was cool with that. I wish they would have performed maybe some more of their songs or whatever, but like I said, I was cool with what they were doing or whatever. Then we have Future. He performed his song Mask Off or whatever, and it was like this mansion, masquerade type of setup, with the girls, with their mask on or whatever. And then Kendrick, he came out for the remix. I said, oh shit, Kendrick. Okay, I remember I had heard the remix just maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago with him up there. I was like, okay, Kendrick, but yeah, so they did that that was cool or whatever. Then Tamar, a lot of people was calling her Storm last night or whatever because she had on that long, platinum wig. But I like that wig though. I like that wig as opposed to the one that she wore on the red carpet. It looked like she was trying to do like some Cleopatra type of shit, with the wig that she had on at the red carpet. But yeah, I didn't like that wig. I was cool with this wig though. She had on like this all black dress. I think it was some sheer material. And the name of the song was My Man, I believe. I think that was the name of the song. And like she had like everybody was in the everybody was dancing with their significant other or whatever, her background dancers, they was dancing like with their significant other, and each couple or whatever, it was like I don't know if it was supposed to be the other woman or if that was the main woman that was hitting on their backs or whatever, or whatnot. But yeah, I know a lot of people was talking about the fact that she was lip singing. I mean, and I picked up on the fact that she was lip singing or whatever, but I mean, I was still cool with the performance though. I was cool with Tamar's performance, you know what I'm saying? I always kind of felt like, she needed to work on her stage presence, and she still does, but it, definitely, is getting better and everything. But yeah, I was actually cool with this performance though. I know people feel like Tamar is dramatic. I feel like Tamar could be dramatic, but I was cool with this performance, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Then Maxwell, he performed another performance I just kind of tuned out on, you know what I'm saying? And I like Maxwell, but I think I'm more into like his older music as opposed to like the music that he has out now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I can't really tell y'all too much about that performance. And then Tyrese, he came out or whatever, and he was talking about some of the people that we had lost this past year or whatever. There's some guy, I don't know the guy's name, but he came out honoring Chuck Berry. You know, he had on, you know, the guitar going on, and, you know, doing the dances like Chuck Berry, you know, used to do. And then we had some guy come out on the saxophone. He was like in all black or whatever. He came out on the saxophone or whatever, and, you know, they showed George Michael's picture, and then motherfucking El DeBarge came out. I said, okay, El. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, a lot of, you know, these older artists, you know, my mom used to play all the time, and, you know, as I got older, I would go back and research stuff for myself. So yeah, I was like, okay, El, you know what I'm saying? He's the only one you really hear about, it seemed like, nowadays, right? Yeah, it seemed like, yeah, I think he's the only one you really hear about these days from the Barge family. But yeah, so anyways, but yeah, that was pretty cool. Then we had the girls from the Girls Trip movie, you know, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tiffany Haddish, and Regina Hall. They presented New Edition, you know, with the Lifetime Achievement Award. And the little boy, they had the little boys from the New Edition movie or whatever come out to perform Candy Girl. I was like, oh, look at them, they so cute. And then the older guy who played Ralph or whatever, he came out and performed Sensitivity. And then Luke James, goddamn, Luke James is a fine somebody. And it's crazy because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really know too much about Luke James or whatever until he played Johnny Gill in the New Edition junk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know too much about him before that. But that boy, woo, that boy can sing, honey. Okay, I couldn't stop looking at the TV, looking at him. But yeah, he came out and he performed one of Johnny Gill's songs. And then the older guy who played Bobby Brown, he performs My Prerogative, and, you know, he goes into the crowd or whatever, and, you know, he's all up in Bobby's face and everything. And then Bobby, he grabbed the mic from him and he started, you know, singing a little bit or whatever. And I thought that was cute or whatever, you know. And Bobby was like, let me show you how it's done, son. My prerogative, you know, whatever. But and then the guys, you know, from Belle Biv DeVoe, they did Poison. And then the rest of the crew from the older guys in the movie, they came back out or whatever. And speaking of Bobby Brown, he looked nice. I like what he had on. He really looked nice. But so yeah, they came back out, you know, to finish doing Poison or whatever. And then that's when, you know, New Edition, they accepted their award. And, you know, they even brought, you know, their longtime manager Brooke Payne on the stage with them. And, you know, New Edition, they went backstage or whatever. It was like a long pause for a minute. You know, you hear MC Light, you know, saying, coming back to the stage, New Edition, or whatever she said. And we still sitting there like, they could have transitioned that shit better than that. Okay, that's what I mean. Unorganized. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so they you know, they came back out and they performing like in all white or whatever, you know, doing their dance steps. And, you know, they was performing Mr. Telephone Man and, you know, Can You Stand the Rain. And then everybody, you know, the younger boys from the movie and the older boys from the movie, they came out with New Edition. And was, you know, everybody was on the stage. I was like, oh my god, like, this is cool. Like, I know I sound lame for saying that shit, but I was like, this is cool. Like, I'm digging this. You know, all of them on the stage like that. I thought that was really cute. I really enjoyed that or whatever. I know some people was talking about, Bobby Brown. He seemed like, he forgot some of the dance steps, or whatever. But, we gonna let Bobby have it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is a Lifetime Achievement Award. It is what it is. So then, another technical difficulty situation, MC Light, she and I was surprised that she messed up, because I can't even ever really recall a time I remember MC Light messing up anything. But she called somebody, she was supposed to call Issa Rae's name, but she ended up calling somebody else's name at first or whatever. I can't remember whose name she called. But yeah, Issa Rae came to the stage and she presented SZA. And it was some technical difficulties going on with SZA's performance or whatever. And I never heard of SZA's music, but I hear everybody, raving about it. So I think I'm gonna have to go check her out or whatever. And I did like what she was performing and everything. I did watch her do an interview on the Breakfast Club or whatever. So yeah, like I said, I liked what she was performing and everything. But yeah, I was just like, what the hell is going on here? Like, y'all need to get this shit together. And then the last performance of the night was DJ Khaled, Quavo, Chance the Rapper, and Lil Wayne for that I'm the One song. And they, their background was them being like on the yacht or whatever. And then, that damn DJ Khaled had to bring Little Assad on the stage. But I don't mind it though, because I think I told you guys before, I follow DJ Khaled on Snapchat, and I like DJ Khaled. He seems like he always have, this positive energy about him, and he speaks that positivity into his son, and I really like that or whatever. But I know Assad be tired. I know Assad be tired, and probably be tired of his damn daddy sometimes too. But and then speaking of Assad and Gucci Mane, they had on the same suit on, and Gucci Mane was holding him on the red carpet or whatever. I said, was this planned, or did they not know that Assad was going to end up wearing the same thing as Gucci Mane? But anyways, so yeah, that was it with the performances. Let's talk about the awards. The first award was Best Group, and that was given to Migos, and which I'm not surprised by. I knew they was going to win that, because they put in a lot of work or whatever this past year. So yeah, I knew they was going to win that award. Then we get the Centric Award. Solange, she won that award. And I haven't listened to Solange's like recent music, but like I definitely have dug like her music in the past or whatever. So excuse me, I was happy to see her win that. Like I said, her music in the past I definitely love or whatever. Like I said, I haven't heard her new music, but I've heard a lot of people rave about her shit too. And she was paying like homage to like some certain singers that came before her, and then she also shouted out the people that was in the category with her, and I thought that was that was really cool. And then Lala Anthony and some dude, what's the boy name, Coffee, y'all don't be mad at me for pronouncing his name wrong, but I know he played on the show Queen Sugar, but I don't watch that show. But he's not a bad looking brother though. But yeah, they were presenting Best Gospel Inspiration, and they was flirting around with each other a little bit. I said, all right, Lala, don't make Carmelo come up this motherfucker and whoop some ass. You know what I'm saying? Even though y'all separated and shit, but but yeah, so like I said, Best Gospel Inspiration Award, that went to Lecrae. I don't know too much of Lecrae's music. The only song I do know by him is that song with him and Ty Dolla $ign, Blessings. Like, that is my shit. That is my shit. And that song is very inspirational, But yeah, so he won that. Diddy, he presented Best New Artist, and that went to Chance the Rapper. And I seen Forrest Rock, she was talking about it on Twitter, yesterday or whatever, and she was saying, why is, Chance still in the category for best new rapper? And I agree with her. Like, I mean, not best new rapper, best new artist. Yeah, I agree with her, because yeah, why is he still in that category? You know what I'm saying? I kind of felt like Cardi should have won that, and I guess some people was trying to say, oh, because he do this and do that for the community. But I was with Forrest Rocks, like, what they got to do with best new artist? Like, he already getting the humanitarian award, like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I like Chance the Rapper, and I'm not, hating or nothing like that, but yeah, I didn't understand that, but anyways, so then we have Jamie Foxx or whatever. He came out with these kids, and I guess they are going to be in this new movie called Baby Driver or whatever, and they presented Best Male Pop and R&B, and it was Bruno. It went to Bruno Mars, and I was so happy for him. And I didn't know that was his first BET award. I thought he been had some BET awards, but I was very proud of him, and he definitely deserved it. He definitely put in a lot of work. So then we had Karrueche, Cardi, and D-Ray presenting the Young Stars Award, and that went to Yara Shahidi. Yeah, I know I fucked up her last name, but yeah, it went to her. I don't know what she plays on. I gotta get more into, these different shows like Blackish and Dear White People and all that other stuff. I gotta get, more into them shows. I have seen Blackish a couple of times, and I was entertained by that or whatever, and I heard Dear White People was good. I have Netflix and shit, so but yeah, I don't know what this Yara girl does. If y'all know, y'all let me know. Then we have Deborah Lee. She comes and presents Chance the Rapper with the Humanitarian Award, and did she say, what did she say? She said the chat. She was trying to say, Chi-Town or whatever, because y'all know Chance is from Chicago, and she said the chat. Like, girl, this is not how they say it. I was like, ooh, that was just so cringy when she said that shit. I was like, just Deborah, get off the stage, baby. But so next thing they're showing like the video of different people, talking about Chance or whatever, and then they get a video from Michelle Obama, speaking to him or whatever, and how proud she was of him or whatever, this, that, the third. I was like, oh, Michelle, fuck that former first lady bullshit. She's still my first lady. Can't tell me no different. I'm just saying. But anyways, I enjoyed his speech, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was, he said a lot, like, as he was talking, and, the crowd, they were starting to clap, but they didn't want to interrupt him. And he was like, no, gas me, come on, you know what I'm saying? They was clapping for him or whatever. And he was just talking about a whole bunch of stuff, and he felt, he was saying that he did feel like, it was kind of premature for him to get this award, him only being 24 years old, but, he was talking about, how, his God is good. And speaking of that, it was good to hear a lot of people speak about God. A lot of people, they're accepting speeches or whatever, talk about God or whatever. I thought that was really cool, and, I'm proud of Chance, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's only a couple of years older than me. He's in my age group or whatever, and, he's doing such amazing things, and I hope that he continues to do amazing things, with the community and in his career as well. So, then we get the Coca-Cola Viewer's Choice that went to Beyonce. You guys know she wasn't there, because of the twins or whatever. I keep on hearing that she had the twins already. If that's true, congratulations to Queen B. And her two artists, I forgot their names. Is it Chloe and... Y'all know who I'm talking about. They got them nice, long, pretty dreads. But yeah, they accepted the award for her or whatever, and Beyonce had this speech written for them to, to share with the crowd or whatever. I was like, y'all know somebody wrote that shit for Beyonce. y'all know I'm just teasing, but no, like, for real, y'all know somebody wrote that shit for Beyonce, okay? But y'all know I like Beyonce, so it is what it is. But then we had was this the last award? Okay, yeah. So we had Dion Cole and somebody else present, best female rap, and that went to Remy Ma. So Nicki Minaj has been dethroned from her 7-time winning of this award and everything. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of thought that maybe Young M.A. would have won the award, only because of the fact that I thought her hit was bigger than the hit that Remy had with Fat Joe, or are they basing it on the diss track that she did against Nicki Minaj? Maybe that was the reason why she won or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I was just glad that somebody else won besides Nicki, and that's no hate to Nicki. It just these last couple of years I really ain't been feeling her music like that. And I wanted somebody else to win, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all these different, female rappers that's not really getting recognition or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, like I said, there's so many female rappers out there, you know what I'm saying, for just one to, continuously be winning, you know what I'm saying? So I was just happy to see somebody else win, but I thought it would have probably went to Young M.A. As opposed to Remy Ma. But I'm not mad that Remy Ma won either. But yeah, y'all, that pretty much was the award show. If I left anything out, y'all could leave it down below. I didn't mean for this shit to be this long. I didn't think it was going to be this long. But yeah, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys come back, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.